Hello, Capricorn. I had to think for a second who this was for. Sorry. I'm on a roll with these. So this is your mid-January 2019 Quickie reading for Capricorn rising, sun, and moon. And at first, I will dip into relationships for you. It may apply, it may not, because this is a specific reading. And then after that, I'm going to see if there are any random messages that the universe has for you that just come out on their own. So this is for Capricorn rising, sun, and moon for relationships. In Capricorn's best, highest good, along with whatever they most need to hear. Concerning relationships. Okay. Let's see what that is. Nice. Okay, I want more information about that, and then I'll tell you. What is that? Okay. In the past, concerning relationships, you may have met someone. You may have started a relationship already, or you may be in a new beginning cycle in a already existing relationship that has been going on for a while. Regardless, this talks about a new, solid, beautiful beginning that can continue to grow and become stable in the future. This is also thinking with the future in mind as well, on what is it that you would like to plant in relationships? What kind of a relationship do you want to have in your reality? What exactly are you shooting for? Do you want to see happen? But there has been some kind of a new, beautiful beginning. Right now, you are full of hope, faith, and positive expectations of future things to come. You may be taking a risk in a relationship. You may just decide to jump into a relationship. You may decide to embark on a relationship. You may decide that if you're going to stick with the relationship that you have, you need some kind of a new beginning in the relationship that brings more adventure to the situation, or you feel as though you're going someplace together. But this does involve faith and optimism and courage in jumping into something new. And it looks like a significant situation. In the future, with relationships, you got the 10 of Wands. And I had to pull some clarifiers to try to narrow this down. And I got the 8 of Pentacles in with strength. And so what I'm getting is it may be proving to be a little bit slow in the future with feeling just overloaded in general. You may be working a lot. You may be focusing on your goals. You may be working on adjusting things in your life so you have more space for relationships in the future. If you decide to start a new relationship, it's going to take some tricky balancing to make sure that all of these different realms of your life, from career to the relationships to your home life, have an equal amount of energy put into them, where you're not dropping balls or where none of those spheres in your life are suffering. This is going to be tricky for you. It looks like a lot. And so if you do have a whole lot going on in the future that you have to accomplish or do, you may need to set down some ground rules for the beginning of the relationship so it can continue to grow in the best possible way without you feeling completely exhausted. It could also be saying that because you're shouldering burdens right now in the future, possibly too many, and even certain burdens that you shouldn't even be carrying in the first place, this may prove to be a problem with relationships. And so you may need to get to work in examining these burdens that you're carrying to decide if maybe certain things could be laid down to get back to at a later date, where you're not focusing on so many things, where you can make space, in other words, for something to be able to come in or for something to be able to progress. And yeah, so we're going to leave that there. Hopefully that resonated or helped in some way. And let's see if the universe has any random messages to give you. Okay. What does Capricorn need to know? Oh, there it is again. Okay. You've become very balanced and sure of yourself and very self-respectful. You are respectful of your own needs. You have worked very hard on this, on knowing what you want, what you don't want, what you can adjust to, what is for your nature and what is against your nature, and how to balance situations in the best way where you're maintaining your boundaries but not coming off too strong, where you can still be gentle with situations and with others. Looks really nice to me. You've been doing a lot of balancing on your will and just your identity, who you are, becoming more sure of yourself. Right now, you need to make some kind of a major decision or to assess something in depth, to really get a good close look at what you're surrounded with at this time and decide whether or not you want these situations or not, or what needs to be pared down or eliminated, or what could be adjusted to have things flow in the best possible way. Concerning communications, you are most definitely coming from a place of a matter-of-fact sort of attitude where you're not going to mince words too much. You want to come straight from where you're at in an honest sense. You, again, may need to make some kind of a major decision or really get a close objective look at what is surrounding you. Something about this decision brings a new beginning. Yet again, you have this. So you have a brand new beginning. It's not going anywhere. It's going to continue to grow, so you can continue to have faith in this process. You may need to do a little bit of adjusting or re-evaluating or coming up with some new strategies or renovate some strategies that you've been working with. It may be that there's a different way that you could approach things that could help this thing to grow more. So, or you may want to get some advice from someone whose opinion you respect concerning how to best nurture this seed or best see this seed grow in a practical way. So you may need to make a decision about where to move to or to relocate to, or where you would like to go in the first place, or what you would like to plant. Hopefully that helped or made sense, and I will see you soon in February. Bye!